Hi, welcome back. So we have started seeing Ansible automation step by step, hands-on. So as part of today class, we are going to discuss Ansible register as part of the last class continuation. Okay, so as I stated, we have our GitHub ID, Cloud and Loud. For this Ansible automation training, stick with Ansible underscore automation. For today class 15 folder, there is a file called register.txt. Let's go inside. Before going to this hands-on lab, you must have one Ansible machine, which is Ansible server or Ansible control node, one Ansible client, one, which is Ansible managed node 1, Ansible client 2, which is managed node 2. From Ansible, if you ping manage node 1 and manage node 2 or client 1, client 2, you should get green color ping pong, Ansible space all space -m space ping, right? So let's go inside for this lab. So I have my Ansible server. So let's try what is the clients I have, node 1 and node 2, Ansible all -m ping. So I should get the green color ping pong, which is my environment is ready, right? So what is register? So we have discussed about register and how to capture everything, right? So we will have some more exercise. So we have to install some package. Say for example, in your project, there is a custom RPM or some package has to be deployed in across all 1000 servers, right? So there is a challenge. Whenever the installation is successful, start the service. Whenever the installation is failed, you need to get some notification or somewhere you need to get some updates, right? So the package name is EX407 server. Then what you have to do? Let's go here. Let's go to some soft one.yaml, some file name. You create some file name. I'm zooming it. Go to insert mode, -, then -name install ex407 server package, enter. You can even change it to, so now host is, first we'll go with one node and then tasks -name install x407 server package. Then what is the installation? So yum module, then name is ex407 server. Status, I want to install as a latest. So as I said, if you want to go for conditional, then first register with some name. So we will go with the same name ex407 server as a register name. So 407, right? So ex407 server, ex407 as a register name. So here I'm going another window. Let's see what is my package ex407 server. Actually, this package is not exist, but you assume the package is there in the repository. In that case, how do we proceed, right? So the thumb rule, what we discussed, the moment you start register, then first thing you need to print it in JSON format. JSON output, right? And then what is the printing. So debug module, in the debug module, use var and mention register name EX407 server, right? So let's save it. We will execute soft1.yaml. So Ansible hyphen playbook and then soft1.yaml. So let's execute this file. Let's execute this playbook. So now we will get into some error. Why? Because the packages actually not exist, right? So as I said, if we sees the JSON output, then only we will get some idea how to form a condition, right? So instead of going ignore underscore error in each play, right? So go here and give here ignore underscore errors, yes, right? So save it and then come here and execute the same. So Ansible playbook soft1.yaml, execute it. So let's save it. Let's make sure the changes are taken effect. Soft1.yaml. Yes, now it got saved, the updates. So now you execute the playbook soft1.yaml. Now, even though it's giving error, it will skip and finally our expected output got generated. So in this output, it's clearly showing RC126. This means it's not installed, right? So you need to form a condition. As I stated, don't go with any predefined condition as per the book or blog. You create the conditions based on this output. So that is the way you can easily learn, because register is really important. If you understand the logic, you can survive in any scenario, right? So let's copy this and go to the notepad. So now we will form the condition. What is this register name? EX407 server dot. What is the value we can pick it up? So RC is more reliable. So equal to 126, which means the package not installed, right? And the same we can copy and we can form the opposite condition also. So if it is not equal to 126, we can say install. But I would prefer make some RPM, rename it in EX407, and then try with the actual successful scenario also. So this is how you need to form a condition. So let's go here, right? So come down. If you go to the exercise also, we are printing it. If EX407 is not installed, then 126 we are printing it. Installation failed. So if it is not equal to 126, then you start the service. So let's go first print the both message. Enter hyphen name. Okay. Print installation is failed. What is the message? Debug module. And then our custom message. So message subfunction EX407 hyphen server software installation failed. Okay, when there is a condition, right? So we derived the condition. This is the condition. So let's copy paste. Now we also will print the opposite message also. Print installation is completed, right? So what is the module? Debug module. And what is the parameter? Message parameter ex407-server software installation done, right? So when there is a condition not equal to 126, right? So now let's save it. Let's execute the playbook again. But now installation done will be skipped. Why? Because the condition is satisfying only equal to 126, correct? So now we have to make sure if the installation is successful, then start the service. How do you do that? What is the procedure to start the service? Start ex407-server service, right? What is the module? Service module. And then name is, what is the service name? ex407-server. And then what is the status? Started. Start the service, right? So now capture register ex407-service. Register name is service, right? So if you go here, I'm starting the service, but when the package installation is successful, right? So before you capture the register, right? So you give the condition, because you need to, your responsibility to make sure this play has to be executed in on what condition satisfied, right? So what condition satisfied is the installation is successful. What is the condition here? That is why we actually, to be honest, so this play is really not needed. This play is really not needed. Why? Because to get some good understanding, you always go with this kind of a both success print as well as failure print. This will give you an idea what exactly you need to do on both scenarios, right? So come down. So we have now condition as well as the register, right? So let's save it. Check. We have the changes replicated now. Yes, replicated. Now you execute the playbook. Let's see. Ansible playbook soft1.yaml, right? So install ex407 package. See here. So the print installation is completed also, and start ex407 service. So because it's not satisfying, correct? Because the installation is not successful, correct? So the moment you do a register, I told, start print your JSON output. Name, print JSON output, right? So what I need to print? Debug. Which function will help to print JSON format? Var, right? ex407 service, right? So let's save this and go here and execute again. So now this second register also will print as a JSON output. See here. So now you have one more possible condition. What is this? So now ex407 service, okay, dot changed equal to false. So the same, if you look at the opposite, then go here, say not equal to, which is what? Not equal to false means true, right? So you have to derive conditions like this, right? So you can go here, even you can say hyphen name print service is started, debug message. What is the message? Service has been started. When the service is started means when. So this is actually failure output, right? So service is started means not equal to false. So copy this and say here. And also you print the other scenario message also. Print service is not started due to some issue, right? Debug message, because we are going to print the custom. So service starting is having some issues. And then when. So there is a condition. Copy this, go here. So now you save it, execute the same, and see the relevant messages are getting print. So these two print JSON output play also is really not needed, but till you get some confident, this practice is always appreciated, right? So see here, service is not started, so that is why it's getting skipped, because the condition is not satisfying, right? The service is having some issue because the package itself is not installed. Now third one, go back to here. So service failed also you can print. So now both condition, how do you club both condition? So here hyphen name. So now say print both package is not installed and service also not started. So both, right? So now print the custom message, right? Message saying that if you want, you can print the same message, or say EX407 package installation failed and service also down. You can mention like this, but when I want to have satisfy two condition. One is the EX407 package installation failed. What is the condition of EX407? Go here, EX407 not installed, right? So here, so copy this, come down, copy, and then and service also down. When the service will be down, the condition is service starting is having some issues. So copy this, go here. So either you can apply like this, and execute the same. So here we have created some playbook and we have printed all scenarios, and finally both the EX packages installation failed or the service also down. So if you satisfy any condition, you can go for this message print, right? So now your output is printing the same status. So the idea here you need to learn is what exactly the first condition you need to apply it, either installation or package check or service status. So go for it and get the register of this output. If you foresee any error, then use ignore underscore error on the wider level, entire playbook level here, right? So this key is really important. Then as soon as you got the register, then you print the next play itself, because this output may vary in every situation. So strongly recommend, if you are a beginner or starting Ansible career, then go for this approach till you get confident. Once you got all confidence, then this play is not required, this play is not required, this play is not required. The similar way, let's go down. What all play is really not required? Come down. So here also, if you see, this play is really not required, this play is really not required, this play is really not required. These are all our understanding, but it is better till you get some confidence. Stay tuned. We'll come up with more hands-on session. Thanks for everyone.